These are the cars coming in 2024 I'd love to see added to Forza Horizon 5. And let's be honest, some of them I'd quite like to see burning in the flames of hell. But more on that later, let's get right into this. One of the best looking muscle cars of all time. This is the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Powered by a naturally aspirated 5-litre V8, if I could have any muscle car ever, this is the one I'd have. There's another muscle car coming up later, so do let me know in the comments which of the two you'd prefer. And let us know what 2024 cars you'd like in Forza Horizon 5 while you're down there. With a top speed of over 200 miles an hour, 0 to 60 of 3.5 seconds, and almost 700 horsepower, I really like the way it looks. And seeing how the Aston Martin DB11 and DBS Superleggera were very nice to drive in Forza Horizon, and this could be considered a combination of the two, it'd certainly be worth adding the Aston Martin DB12 to Forza Horizon 5. Personally, I'd love to drive this car through the jungly area of the map. Right. I've never been a fan of the Porsche SUVs, but even I have to admit the new ones look okay. I keep seeing videos on Instagram saying that Porsche has never made an ugly car. Well, firstly, they have. Have you not seen the 2002 Cayenne? And secondly, even if you ignore that, they now have. What is this? Complain all you want about it being an electric car. I don't care. Porsche SUVs don't deserve to be fed petrol in the first place. But how can you excuse what this thing looks like? And why is it so low? The space between the tyres and the wheel arches makes me wonder why you wouldn't just buy a Taycan. The angle of the boot also means it probably doesn't have enough space for luggage. And why would you buy it? But this car will prove to be very important. Love them or hate them, Porsche dominates the luxury SUV space, and switching to electric for the Macan is a huge move, and we'll be missing out if we don't have it in Forza Horizon 5. The McLaren 750S is a car I didn't even know existed till I started doing the research for this video. If McLaren's supercars improve as much as the F1 car did during this season, I'd be extremely surprised if this didn't turn out to be magnificent. 30 horsepower more than the 720S and 30 kilos lighter, we need to find out how this compares to the 765 LT. And what better way to do that than in Forza? Well, real life would be a better idea, but I doubt many of us would ever get that opportunity, unfortunately. When I first saw the 2024 Land Cruiser, I was overwhelmed. And then I was very confused, wondering what on earth this thing actually is. I mean, look at it. I think it's ugly. No, actually, I think it's the best thing I've ever seen. Maybe not. No, it's epic. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Or is it? Yeah, I like it. The interior also looks very good. We don't know many interesting things about this car yet, but we do know that you can disconnect the front anti-roll bar for maximum wheel articulation at the press of a button. What a feature. Never thought I'd say those words. Never even thought about those words. But if we get this car in Forza, I'll be very disappointed if we don't get the option to do that. I need to experience this. At this point, I'd like to ask you to please like and subscribe to support what I do, and let us know what cars you'd like to see added to Forza Horizon 5 in a comment down below. Moving on. It's back! The Maserati Gran Turismo now comes with some different options for power. A twin-turbo V6 producing 480 horsepower, one producing 550, and a third option, 750 horsepower, in a Gran Turismo. I could barely believe it. And then I found out how it makes so much. Soon you will be able to buy a 750 horsepower Maserati powered by electricity. I'm not sold on the looks of the front of the car, but the side is very familiar, and I've always liked Maseratis, so it'd be cool to cruise around FH5's Mexico in this. I'm not sure what to make of the electric Maserati thing. I honestly... It's cool? It's weird, though. I don't know, what do you think? Let us know. From a company that hasn't built a car in decades comes the Isotta Fraschini Tipo 6 LMH Strada. The road version of the Le Mans hypercar, which will be racing in the World Endurance Championship next year, and I can't wait to see it out on track. Other places I'd love to see it: Forza Horizon 5! I'll probably never experience this beauty in real life, so please, please, please let me drive it in Forza. I'm so excited for Isotta Fraschini's WEC debut in March, and I really want to race this as hard as possible in a video game where there's no stakes if you crash it. Oh yeah, also, the small Italian company has opted for a 4-wheel drive hybrid, so unrestricted by racing regulations, it'll probably accelerate like crazy. Oh god, I hate it. I hate its looks. I hate that it needs to exist. I hate the name. I hate that Ferrari refuses to call it an SUV, instead opting for the ridiculous Ferrari practical vehicle, claiming it's better to focus on the purity of the pureblood. I told you it's a stupid name. It's straight out of Harry Potter. Right, what do I like? Not much. The front and the back look good, the interior is quite nice. So why do I want this car in Forza? Because I want to turn this thing into the most overkill off-road car the world's ever seen. In Forza, we're able to modify cars, and that is what I will be doing with this if it's added, which I hope it is. The aforementioned second muscle car on this list comes from Dodge, and on first glance, it seems all in order. It's a Dodge Charger, it has an SRT badge, it makes the noise of a V8, and it's named after a legendary racetrack. What could be better? But this Charger is special. This Charger comes with a charger. Yep, it's an electric muscle car, so drag strips be warned, you'll be flooded with people who think accelerating in a straight line in a stock EV is impressive. The interior looks great, and I think it's a fascinating idea to have an electric muscle car. It's a terrible idea, but it's fascinating. So fascinating, in fact, I hope this car comes to Forza Horizon 5. And finally, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel for this last one. Not many interesting cars are coming out in 24, but at the bottom of this barrel, we found gold. Strap yourself in for one final EV, I know there's been a lot of them. This one, however, is a good one. Introducing the Cadillac Celestiq. Yup, the trend of having IQ in the name of cars still hasn't died. Can we please kill it? It is so stupid. This is an ultra luxury vehicle, and in my opinion it looks ultra good. This car is in certain ways a callback to classic American cars of old. It's very long, very flamboyant, and it comes with a magnificent interior. Rare, exquisite, and custom commissioned. Few will see, and even fewer will experience Celestiq in person. Celestiq will be produced in limited quantity and is available by inquiry only, to quote Cadillac. So Cadillac, what better way is there to show off your craftsmanship to the masses without getting your cars dirty than to allow Forza to add this beauty to Horizon 5? If you have a better idea, please do let me know, I'd love to learn. And with that, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to let us know what cars you'd like to see in a comment down below. Have a nice day, and goodbye.